An example of secret societies that are still using sacrifices, right? Whether that's animals or humanity, right? And how they operate. I'll give you an example, right? So they have something they must feed, right? That they where they offer up like these, whether animal sacrifices or human sacrifices, with the point of and the purpose of gaining some type of fame, fortune, wealth, health type of things, right? But in order for them to get that in return, they have to offer the sacrifice, right? And in order to gain fame, fortune, and all that good stuff, it has to be a human sacrifice. And this human sacrifice needs to be of pure essence. And so we find pure essence in children, right? Hence why a lot of children are going missing. Sometimes a lot of divine feminines are pure in essence, right? That does not mean you're perfect. That doesn't mean you haven't had sexual intercourses. That doesn't mean you don't have a past. That means that your heart is pure, is in good condition, right? So how does this work, right? Because there are so many schemes going on now through the internet, through the websites, right? Now they have a lot of dating apps. So these secret societies have men and sometimes even women who they strategically have in place to go and hunt these beings, right? Specifically the ones with gifts, with spiritual gifts, the psychic, the mediums, right? And so these men and women will portray to be like the upstanding member of society, the good husband, the good wife, or the possible good husband, the good wife, the provider, the caring one, right? The protector, right? And they'll come in and they'll play their role, right? And they'll entice you and they'll lure you in. They'll lure you in, right? And then without you realizing it, now you find yourself being invited, out of the state or, out of the country because you think you're in a relationship. You think you're going somewhere with this person, right? And then, boom, from that, now unfortunately, you were used as a sacrifice, right? Now you're either being trafficked, right? SEX trafficked, like that. Um, the children PDF files type of things, right? Um, End up in a swamp in Houston by the I forget the name, by the bayous, right? Louisiana, by the swamps, right? So this is the type of organization that is happening right now. And then there's people in high places who have people in place to make it be organized, right?